Do you want to lose $1 million in Dubai real estate? It's really easier than you think. In fact, I can pretty much guarantee it if you make just one of the 5 critical mistakes that I'm about to share with you. And these aren't just hypothetical, these are financial nightmares that I have seen play out time and time again. My name is Saliq Zahoor and I have been into real estate and construction for the past 13 years. I have watched savvy international investors, they get lured into exact these traps, deals that look perfect on paper, however are practically designed to fail. In this video, I'm not selling you a dream or showing you a glossy brochure. I'm giving you a masterclass in failure. I'm going to show you exactly how to lose your money so you can do the exact opposite to make money. There is no doubt that Dubai real estate market is one of the most dynamic markets in the world. In the first half of 2025 alone, we saw nearly 95,000 investors. They pour in their investments with the total value jumping to more than 39% as compared to last year. The government has brought in fantastic regulations like mandatory escrow accounts, stricter mortgage rules to protect the investors and also to cut down the risk of speculation. So if the market is so strong and regulated, how are people still losing their money? Because the biggest risks aren't in the market fundamentals anymore. They are in the investor's psychology. They live in a gap between the slick marketing and the harsh reality. The surest way to fail is to believe the hype without understanding the fundamentals. Today we are walking you through the 5 plays that send these international investors home with empty pockets. Think of this as your financial pre-mortem. Let's start with the most seductive trap of all. This is the number 1 guaranteed way to financial disappointment. You're scrolling online and there it is, a beautiful, fantastic, futuristic apartment advertised with a guaranteed 10% net ROI. The developer is offering a tempting post-handover payment plan, so you only need a fraction of the cash up front. It seems like a no-brainer. Let's take a fictional investor. The fictional investor is from Europe and wants a safe, hands-off investment, and he sees an off-plan project in a community anywhere, JVC, Business Bay, where are places that are flooded with new supply. The CGI renderings are incredible, shimmering pools, state-of-the-art gym, happy people sipping lattes. He's sold on the dream, and that 10% promise, he signs on the paper. Here is how the investor dream turns into a guaranteed loss. First, the project gets delayed by 18 months. His capital is now locked in a construction site, earning 0. When he finally gets the keys, he finds that his up-and-coming community is now a sea of identical properties. The 500 units in his building are competing with 5,000 identical units in that community. That guaranteed 10% rental yield was based on an optimistic number before this supply glut hit. The actual market rent can get between 30 to 40% lower than advertised, and then comes the silent killer, the service charges. These fees for maintaining the pool, gym, security, common area were never bold on the brochure. And in Dubai, service charges, they can easily eat up to 20 or 25% of your gross rental income. Certainly the investors, 10% ROI dream is somewhere around 3 or 4%, which might not even covering his financing. And now he wants to sell, but so do 100 others. And the investor in the same building, he's forced to compete on a price with a race to the bottom. Now, what the investor has the choice. He either sells at a biggest loss or becomes the unwilling landlord of a massively underperforming asset. He fell for the oldest trick in the book, a yield that was mathematically impossible from day one. And I can give you examples after examples in Dubai where investors have been bought into these kind of properties and now they're even unable to sell it.